November 6th, 1993. Evander Holyfield looks to avenge his loss to Riddick Bowe 1 year after he surrendered his heavyweight belt to Bowe by dropping a 12-round decision. Holyfield has added 12 pounds to his frame since their first fight. Problem is, Big Daddy is bigger as well. Remember, to this point, only Floyd Patterson and Muhammad Ali have won rematches against fighters who took their heavyweight title. It's Bowe Holyfield 2 on Classic Night at the Fights. Next.
There's lots of spirit and lots of rapping going on as Holyfield makes that long walk.
It is a long walk. He's not bouncing up and down. He's just leisurely strolling into the ring. I guess he's going to do his bouncing and loosening up when he gets into the ring because he's not sure when Bowe's coming out of his dressing room. You think that's a Hammer song, Bruce?
I would guess so. Evander Holyfield has made it back to the ring. This is the longest stint Riddick Bowe has ever gone without fighting, 168 days. It was only 105 between Dokes and Ferguson. So we'll see if that ballooning of weight in between fights and then the subsequent droppage will in any way restrict Riddick and in any way affect his overall endurance.
Well, I think he's learned that if you're going to be serious, you can't blow up to 100 pounds over your fighting weight. That's too scary. Too much to come down from, because that will wear your body out. Maybe not in this fight, maybe not in the next fight, but maybe a couple of fights down the road.
First stepped into the ring at age 12. Says he'll never forget the hard road he traveled. His mother said, "Stay out of jail, Riddick. That's the one place I won't visit you."
Vander's just thinking about the job he has to do. He knows he's in for a long battle if he follows the game plan. He's going to have to absorb some punishment over these 12 rounds, and he knows it.
Riddick Bowe weighed 235 for the first Holyfield fight, then 243 for the next fight against Michael Dokes, 244 against Jesse Ferguson, and tonight 246 in the rematch against Holyfield. The four-time New York Golden Gloves champion who was undefeated as a pro, and now he's into the big 20-foot ring at Caesars Palace. So both fighters are in the ring along with their respective camps at the big outdoor arena at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, scheduled for 12 World Heavyweight Championship, IBF and WBA titles on the line. Jerry Roth, Patricia Morse-Jarman, and Chuck Giampa are the judges.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the site where legends are made, Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gold trunks with black trim and weighing 217 pounds. This 1984 Olympic medalist has a professional record of 29-1 with 22 KOs. He is a former two-time undisputed world champion in 2 different divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta, Georgia, the challenger and former heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with red trim and weighing in at 246 pounds. He's also an Olympic medalist, winning super heavyweight silver in 1988. Since turning professional, his record is a perfect 34-0, 29 by knockout victory. And tonight, he defends his title for the third time. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, presenting the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe!
Okay, now, Eddie, I want to tell you, if he goes right here, I'm not going to call it no. It's going to be all right. Fair enough? All right, now, this is for the championship of the world. We've already gone through all the instructions one time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? No. Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
So here we go. Scheduled for 12 IBF WBA titles on the line. The world champion Riddick Big Daddy Bowe and the former world champion Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
I think they're going to go right at it from the opening bell. That on my toes and running stuff, I'll believe it when I see it.
Bowe in the white trunks, Holyfield in the gold trunks.
Hurt him with the first punch.
Right away, Riddick Bowe came out of the corner and landed.
Bruce, he's hurt.
Bowe upstairs with a right, to the body with a right. Big Daddy again goes to the body, and he lands an uppercut to Holyfield's head. Bowe, all business, has come out smoking.
He's a big man with a big punch, Bruce. It's not fat, it's 246 pounds of power.
Trunks are up high. Mills Lane said if Holyfield lands to the top part, it is not a low blow.
Now, Evander is outside. If he's going to dance like he says, he has to throw a jab. Just dancing isn't going to win the fight. But he has to get inside. He has to get closer to throw that jab. And then he's going to be hit by Riddick's jab, which is the stronger of the two.
Holyfield is yet to score. And now Holyfield goes inside and connects.
There's a little of that movement.
Bowe going over the top with the right hand.
Both men bone dry. After all of that, it's still dry.
And this fight being waged right in the center of that 20-foot ring. Holyfield with the 1-2 combination.
Evander's left is just down enough that Riddick can drop a right hand over it if he's fast enough. Whether he can do it or not is another thing.
He snuck the jab in. A minute to go, first round. To the body.
Evander Holyfield is between styles. He's jabbing, he's trying to get his jab off, but all he's doing is bouncing up and down outside. He's not doing anything.
Holyfield a double jab. And that's a good idea to keep Bowe at bay.
You have to upset his rhythm just by throwing punches and bunches, not just one or two.
Good counter by Bowe. Pretty good action for a first round. Both fighters able to score. But Bowe with a little better start.
Right off the bat, Bruce.
They feint the jab once in a while instead before you throw it. See, feint a lot. He's a little tight. He'll react.
Because you get him tired, then you're going to turn it on going down the stretch, okay? Okay. All right, you're looking good, fighting a perfect fight.
Vaseline, man.
No, he don't need too much. He don't like too much Vaseline. He don't like too much. He don't like.
The jab. Right hand, come back to get up too. Keep your hands up. He'll start leading with right hands now.
Every time you shoot that right hand, roll the counter, but you're looking beautiful. Hey! When you change.
Under a clear sky in Las Vegas, Nevada, we head to round 3 for the World Heavyweight Championship. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe against Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Both guys have finally broken a sweat. They got the sweat rolling off their bodies now, so they should be loose. This should be a good round, Bruce, because you have to start establishing yourself. The chess match is over. Now, who's going to take over at this point? Is it Bowe's left followed by the right, or Evander going inside?
Eddie Fletch was saying to Bowe that he can feint before he throws that jab a little bit. There's a second warning from Lane about Holyfield's head sneaking in there. Tony, what do you think? 2 rounds in the books?
For Bowe.
I have 1-1. But Holyfield got that one big punch in. That was the best punch of the second round. Not much else went on. Bowe to the body.
Bowe's still working everything off that jab.
Good right hand by Bowe. Quick, too.
He's an athlete.
There's a jab. 2 jabs and Holyfield retreats. 1 and not much.
He can't get inside. He knows as he gets in, it hurts more.
That's 4 straight jabs Bowe's landed. Jab to the body. 5 straight jabs.
Evander's hope is to jump in behind one of those jabs. But he would pay a price.
Bowe trying to unload that heavy right hand. Holyfield in the counter was just a slapping punch.
Another thing about it, Evander, while he's on his toes, he's trying to punch while he's not set. There's no power behind him. The first fight, he was right in Riddick's face, punching and wailing away.
Tell you, referee Mills Lane is just letting them fight.
They're professionals. They're not going to fight dirty.
Bowe got upset again. Holyfield landing a combination.
Starting to step it up.
And Bowe is not pleased about it. Coming up on 30 seconds in round 3. Very much a chess match.
But a powerful one. Bowe still has the power of the left jab. Evander's balance looks strange. I don't know if he's not because he's not used to fighting on the outside so much. But he's just bouncing up and down. That wastes energy. If you're gonna bounce, throw something. Throw a left. Come in, come out.
Now Mills Lane separates the duo. Bowe landing a right hand, a little low at the next punch.
Now you would hope these guys would pick it up. See, Evander's getting inside and making Bowe. Bowe was complaining that he got thumbed in the eye on that left. Looked like a good punch, but I'm not the one getting hit with it. Low blow. It's funny. You hit me low, I hit you low. You thumb me, I'm going to do something back to you.
That uppercut scored by Bowe, however. Third title defense for Riddick Bowe. Only had fought 15 championship rounds coming in. 12th championship fight for Holyfield, 94 rounds, 46 of the heavyweight. Significant advantage there in terms of experience for Holyfield. But he doesn't hold the hammer now. Bowe does.
Look at Evander. He was up on his toes, not doing anything. Then he comes in.
Bowe with a good crunching short left hook. And a little bit of sideshow by Bowe.
No time to start showboating, though. So this is business here. The jabs are landing and finding the range.
Holyfield doubling up and scoring. Bowe with a low blow. Now good exchange on the part of both fighters. Holyfield with the left hook.
Looks like round 10's beginning again, a little earlier.
Holyfield all of a sudden getting into a little bit of a slugfest, Tony.
He's getting popped, and he's reverting to what he's done from fight one.
Which is what Bowe said would happen. Right hand, Holyfield, a lead right, got in there.
You're watching Bowe starting to chop this guy down.
Nice combination. Short, crisp uppercuts again by Riddick Bowe.
Evander hasn't done enough to be inside with him already.
Bowe finding the range. Target practice.
Bowe's just trying to smother Evander with punches, and Evander's trying to do his best to not get hit, but he's walking into something.
Watch Holyfield's mouthpiece. It's on the verge of losing it. That mouth is open.
Well, he's got one of those trick mouthpieces. I shouldn't call it a trick mouthpiece. There's a hole right in the middle, so he can open his mouth and suck in wind right through it.
Bowe throwing a double jab, and Holyfield trying to counter by throwing a straight right hand. Who wins that battle?
If they're going to exchange right hands, if they both land at the same time, Riddick's going to win every time. He's just too powerful.
Bowe with an uppercut and a counter. Another big uppercut by Bowe.
The balance of Evander doesn't look that good. He's getting hit, and it's taking him a while to get his balance back.
And he's been working on that so diligently with Manny Stewart.
When you get popped, there's not much you can do. Standing in front of Bowe is not the way to go.
10 seconds, round 4, Holyfield, two-punch combination. Holyfield, a short uppercut. The bell is sounding, they're still...
Where's the ref? Where's the ref?
Lane. Oh, my. They fought for 10 seconds. After the bell was the best action of the night. But it should have been stopped earlier. Bowe opened up some blood. You see the blood. It's a significant spot right on the right eyebrow.
If that cut came after the bell, we got a problem.
I think their heads might have hit right in that little exchange.
But the bell is being hit repeatedly. Mills Lane is too far outside.
He never heard it. And Manny Stewart runs into the ring, separates the fighters. Here we go, round number 5.
There is a look.
See if that cut gets any worse for Bowe.
There is a look of determination on both of these guys. This was a combination. This was a continuation of the fight where they fought after the bell. This time they went about 3 times longer.
So we go to the 5th round. And there is some blood on the nostrils, above the nostrils of Bowe. Solid jab by Riddick Bowe.
Looked like Bowe got cut on the eyebrow toward the inside of the nose over the left eye.
I thought that their heads may have hit after the bell. You saw Riddick pick his head up and smash it. Holyfield double jab. Now the blood is on the top of the nose of Bowe. Not in a good spot.
It looks like the eyebrow and the lid. Sounds like they're chanting Ali.
Yeah, it does. Holyfield with the double jab. Bowe pops back, landing his jab.
It looks like Bowe is looking to land one punch instead of doing what Eddie Futch said. Double up on the jab, throw the right hand after it.
Holyfield scoring on the inside.
Bruce, I feel like I'm in round 13 of the first fight.
Holyfield again doubling up.
Evander's finding the range with that jab. Why? Because Bowe's letting him get inside. He's not jabbing to keep him off.
Bowe is not busy in this round. All of a sudden, he's staring instead of stalking. Holyfield to the midsection. Holyfield scoring upstairs. And while Bowe takes a breather, the commander Evander continues to work.
It's a good point, Bruce. Maybe he's just forgetting about this round so his corner can do some more work on the eye.
He's got one of the best in the business.
Big right hand by Evander. I think Riddick is hurt.
Holyfield with a big left hook. 10 seconds to go in the round, and Bowe needs a breather. Round 5 is all Holyfield.
You got that right.
He punctuates with the right hand. And Bowe looks tired. The man in the corner, Ralph Close the Cut Citro, one of the best.
Riddick Bowe took the round off and then paid for it at the end of the round by getting nailed by Evander. Watch the punches. They're on the button because Riddick Bowe is not doing anything to keep him off. It's a
good left hook.
Look where Riddick's keeping his hands. That's how you lose your title. That's how you lose your title. You keep your hands too low and you get an opponent who's going to walk right through you. Bruce, right now, this is Evander Holyfield's fight to win.
Round number 6.
Riddick's last off his stool.
And Bowe is breathing heavy. Holyfield with a solid round in the 5th.
Bowe got off his stool like he didn't want to be here.
And Holyfield in excellent shape, showing plenty of pop in the legs. Tony, how do you have it scored?
I have Bowe ahead 48-46. I gave the last round a 10-8 round to Evander because I believe in liberal scoring. He dominated and then poured it on in the last 30 seconds.
I don't think many judges will do that, however, because most of the judges will look for a knockdown to score 10-8. So I have it a 1-point lead for Bowe. Holyfield continues to be the aggressor, working inside, short uppercut.
You have to ask the question now, what's wrong with Riddick's left hand? Why isn't he throwing that jab? Forget about 2, 3, 4. Why isn't he throwing 1? There's the opening to throw the jab. He's not throwing it.
Minute 40, round 6, Holyfield doubling up with a jab. And a good uppercut. A little bit of a hook by Holyfield. Another hook by Holyfield. A solid combination, and Evander is finding the range.
I'm wondering what's wrong with Riddick.
He's got the blood right above the nose and a pretty solid mouse under his left eye. His eyes were swollen from the opening round. You saw the Enslow device being applied at the end of the first. Solid chopping body blow enforced by Holyfield. Bowe doesn't look like he has much zip right now.
Not at all. Not at all. He hurt Evander very early in the first round, and then that was it.
Bowe has had a very quiet 5th and 6th rounds. Holyfield with the right hand.
Who would have thought a man weighing 217 could have crisper, more powerful punches than a guy at 246, though there's a good one by Riddick.
And Bowe backs up Holyfield. The big question is when Bowe does find the range and he's landing, can Holyfield withstand that big, powerful man, that big pressure?
You can't afford to find out.
Nope, that's why Holyfield's taking the fight too. And another round for Holyfield. Eighth round. Let's bring the viewers up to date. Tony, how do you have it scored right now?
I have it 67-65 Bowe.
I have Bowe ahead, 4 rounds to 3, whatever that translates to in terms of figures.
Rounds-wise, I
think it's a 1-point lead for me, for Bowe. Holyfield being the aggressor again. Big punch landed there by Bowe. These guys have picked up like they never left. Like nothing ever stopped. It's a credit to both of them.
Yeah, they're trying to get themselves focused. They're trying to realize that even though we had a long disruption, there's still a matter of the heavyweight championship at stake, and we have to take care of business before we find out what happened in this whole ordeal.
Holyfield landing. Good quick uppercut by Holyfield. It's going to be like 2 different 6-round fights. There truly won't be a 12th round where you build and accumulate over time. We were headed to that too. Uppercut Holyfield.
There was a climax that was just building that was taken away by this guy. Whatever happens now, like you said, this in a sense is Holyfield Bowe 3.
It's like a split season in baseball.
Strike season.
Holyfield chopping away to the body. Neither guy has really gotten into a sweat yet. And Bowe, plenty of blood on top of his nose. Even that break, even that time period didn't quell it. Here comes Holyfield.
Bruce, I think Riddick knows his wife isn't here. Because of that long delay, with the way it came, you would look over that way to see if your wife is all right.
Inside of 30 seconds in round 8. Bowe countering.
Step back, come on, hang it. Come on.
Evander's still sticking to his task, staying outside, trying to get inside behind a jab.
Now there's some blood on the face of Holyfield. And again, a late charge by Knowles Lane as round 8 comes to a close. Take a look at Bowe's cut. Ralph closed the cut. Citro working diligently on that cut.
I got it.
You got to have a man to do a job on that. Ralph Citro's the guy. It's in a bad place because it's just going to flow right down his nose. Evander is punching in bunches. 3 punches, 4, 5. He knows that once he gets inside, he has to rain punches. He just can't stand one shot. He has to double and triple up.
Holyfield's cut was right above his nose on the lower part of the forehead. Round number 9, scheduled for 12, World Heavyweight Championship. Riddick Bowe's title defense for the WBA and IBF crown. Bruce Beck and Tony Page with you from Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. fight heated up just around this point, but with so much excitement already generated, it's going to be hard to make pure comparisons.
Bowe is stalking Holyfield now. He seems like he has a purpose right now. Those punches are slowing Evander down. They're solid shots.
Bowe looks very focused. Bowe landing the right hand. I wonder if somebody said something to him about his wife.
I wonder.
He's got that look in his eye.
Let me get this over with.
Bowe chopping away at Holyfield.
Bowe is back to the double and tripling up on the jabs, trying to find the range. He can just drop the right and that right uppercut.
Straight right landed by Bowe. Bowe really finding the range in this round. All of a sudden, something seemed to light a fire under him.
Maybe he realized Judy's not there.
Bowe to the body. Holyfield missing on the counter.
This fight right now, since the delay, this fight has taken on a life of its own. This is something different. This is a more determined Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe who is trying to pressure this man to get him out of there. It's not a style fight anymore. It's just a slugfest.
And that's not what Holyfield wanted. Holyfield struggling on the inside. He's missing punches now. Bowe a little quicker.
And Bowe showing what he's learned as a youngster, that he would duck under Holyfield's punches over the top.
Holyfield walked into a right hand by Bowe, and it landed squarely on the noggin. Now Holyfield with a two-punch combination.
Bowe has stepped it up. He didn't have this in the first part of this fight.
Holyfield with a left hook. Good uppercut by Holyfield. Holyfield winning the last 30 seconds. Bowe hitting after the bell. Third or fourth time in this fight there's been a punch or more after the bell.
10th round, baby. We got to go. These got to take all of these rounds here. You got the belt. You got to win these 9 minutes, okay? We've got to go this round. You can beat him either way, but you got to let the punches go now.
Very action-filled last round. Bowe seemed to pick it up. Holyfield seemed to come on at the end. The game plan seemed to be out the window. This is time to slug and land the punches. Riddick heard him, went after him, used those sledgehammer left hands. The rights just was stalking him, but then Bowe couldn't put him away, and Evander came back like he always does with tremendous heart.
So we're headed to the 10th round. 3 rounds to go, at least potentially.
The 10th round, and Holyfield Bowe won.
This was the round, one of the greatest heavyweight rounds of all time. Bowe starts to the body. Both guys are building a sweat again. Bowe with some solid combinations. Anthony, how do you have it scored?
I got it 86-84 Bowe, and I'm going to be on. I have to give myself an asterisk. It's hard to concentrate on some of these rounds with what's going on, but I'm trying to give it the best I can. Bowe has stepped it up. I don't think he wants it to go to the judges because so much has gone on. He's trying to put this man away now. Evander is just on the outside, but he's not doing anything yet. He's trying to step it up.
I have Bowe ahead 6 rounds to 3. Winning every round since the stoppage. Again, the blood is flowing above the bridge of the nose.
Bowe didn't take this much punishment in the first fight. He had a swollen right eye, but that was from a thumb, and everyone knew it, and Evander knew it was a thumb. This one, he's cut, he's bruised under the eyes. Evander's lefts and rights are doing the job. But Evander's face doesn't look like the first fight. It's a reversal right now.
We had approximately a 21-minute delay. Might go down as the longest fight in heavyweight history.
Longest 12 rounds. Yeah, you're right, longest. Well, there's been some 30-round fights in the old days.
Let's talk about the contemporary era. Bowe landing the jab. Bowe with a pretty good hook. Holyfield countering. Minute to go in the 10th.
Bowe seems to be trying to use that left hook some more.
One thing about Holyfield, people said he might be shot. No way.
No.
No way.
He is still a force to be reckoned with in this division.
Except for possibly Lennox Lewis, there's nobody else you'd want to see Bowe fighting at this point. Good uppercut by Holyfield. Holyfield landing again, this time with the right hand. Bowe trying to battle back.
It's just a slugfest now, Bruce.
Holyfield with the better of it. The uppercut again landing.
His mouthpiece out. Bowe's mouthpiece was knocked out.
Holyfield dominating the round.
Holyfield's left hook is much more crisper than Bowe's. Bowe's punches are slower. You don't know if it's a distraction of what happened earlier, or
The weight loss and the lack of training over the length of time, the fact he had 168 days off.
And don't forget the man he's fighting, Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield has fought an absolute perfect fight for his body. The game plan that Manny Stewart put together for Holyfield, he has followed, and it was the right plan.
He surprised me. Holyfield got popped a few times early. He did not fall into the trap and try to slug with it. He waited till he got later in the fight and then stepped inside and started raining those punches.
And the fight is clearly in the balance here with 2 rounds to go.
Bowe is slow, really slow off his chair.
Round number 11 for the World Heavyweight Championship at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Holyfield coming off a big 10th round.
Bruce, the crown is very unsteady on Riddick Bowe's head right now. It's there for the taking if Evander can just follow the game plan.
But remember, it's very tough to win a decision over a defending heavyweight champion.
So true. You know, Bruce, you talked about Evander and what a talent he is. Can we be looking at a Bowe Holyfield 3?
Well, you'd have to think so if you'd have to think so based on what happened. It wasn't a real pure fight. You know, momentum was thrown out the window.
And I don't think any fan in the world wouldn't mind seeing it again because it's competitive.
No, absolutely. There's 2 guys around, let them fight.
I mean, Bowe said he wanted somebody that could stamp greatness on him. We had to wait for Tyson. Well, maybe this is his Frazier. Maybe this is his Tyson. This is the guy he needs for both of them to just go to that next level of all-time great heavyweights.
A little bit of resting here in round 11. When it breaks out, though, the fury at some point in the remainder of this fight is going to be big. You get that feeling. Holyfield landing a right hand.
You would think that Bowe's 246 pounds would be doing the damage, but it's Evander who's quicker and landing. His punches are finding the target better than Bowe's.
Short uppercut by Bowe, and he missed it. His punches don't have the same velocity, and they don't have the same power.
It seems that the 217 that Evander has is a different 217 than he had when he fought Alex Stewart when he was sluggish. It seems like the weight training has put the weight in the right parts of his body, which he can utilize as far as power is concerned.
So Bowe, who's 11 pounds heavier than he was for the first fight with Holyfield, I don't think those are good pounds, whereas Holyfield's additional 12 seems to be very positive. 40 seconds to go in the 11th round.
There's still a cut in Holyfield's body.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Big 30 seconds here. Holyfield landing again. Several times Holyfield has staggered Bowe in this fight.
You know what? No matter what happens, Evander Holyfield is a great, great fighter.
Holyfield, a combination. Still going at Bowe.
And no return from Bowe.
I'll tell you, Holyfield just turned another round. I don't think anyone can dispute it. Keep in mind how difficult it is to win a decision over a defending champion, especially a world heavyweight champion. It does not happen often.
You can fight him just the way you fight him, in close.
Riddick Bowe just watched Evander Holyfield and wound up getting tagged for it. Bowe hit him from the outside. Evander hit him from the outside and then steps in and works the body, works the head.
3 minutes of boxing left.
Holy, 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 holy.
Holyfield winning, I would think, 10 and 11. No question.
The crowd has been chanting holy, holy for about 2.5 rounds.
The final round, a round of applause.
Here we go, 12th and final round, World Heavyweight Championship. And it's all in the balance here. Bowe and Holyfield. Following a bizarre 21-minute delay, they're back and rolling.
Real low blow.
Low blow by Bowe, and Holyfield tried to cover up. Bowe's got him backing up.
Bowe is trying to keep his title. He knows he has to fight for 3 rounds. He cannot let Evander Holyfield steal it from him. Think about it, 1 round for the heavyweight championship of the world.
I think if Bowe wins this round, he's safe.
I think you're right.
Right hand landed by Bowe.
Get him up there. Come on, go pitches up. Round 1, come on.
2 minutes to go. Holyfield with the short jab. Good short uppercut by Holyfield. These guys are a lot more evenly matched than I thought.
Bowe just has to keep throwing punches. Holyfield has to figure out a way how to get inside and then work the body and the head. Crowd is definitely behind Holyfield.
Holyfield scored with a big right hand. And Bowe responds, mouthpiece almost coming out.
Bowe's trying to break free. I think he thinks he hurt Holyfield. How can you tell if you hurt a brick wall?
Minute 20 to go. 80 seconds of boxing. Running from lane to Bowe to keep the punches up. A minute left in this fight. Mouthpiece has dropped.
That's Evander's.
That's Holyfield's. Bowe charges in and lands with the right hand. And a chopping left. And another right hand. Holyfield looking a little wobbly right now.
No response yet.
Bowe working on Evander. Holyfield looks a little bit hurt for the first time.
Here comes Evander.
Timeout now. Mills Lane calls a time. With 30 seconds unofficially. 30 seconds unofficially left. Here we go. Mouthpiece is back. Final 30 seconds of the fight.
Bowe breathing a little heavy.
A bizarre fight in Las Vegas. Holyfield landing a right hand.
15 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go. Everything's still on the line. The crowd rises. And that is it. They're still fighting. And Holyfield landed a left against Bowe.
Over
And
the top of
Holyfield
Mills
is
Lane.
back down. Holyfield was tackled by Emmanuel Stewart. I believe Holyfield was tackled by his trainer. They finally separated the fighters. And it is over. Or is it?
Bruce, I think we're safe in saying this is the strangest heavyweight championship fight of all time.
I think strange, bizarre, the words not certainly the best.
No, but just
competitive, compelling.
Dangerous.
I don't understand what happened there at the end, where Holyfield was actually tackled. Here's a look at what happened. 12th round action. Fight will eventually end. Watch now. Bowe still chopping away. Mouthpiece almost coming out again. Here's more 12th round action. Good right hand by Holyfield.
Holyfield, he followed the game plan to the T.
Now here's the end of the round. Now, I've never seen a fight end like this.
The bell's
Fight is over. Fight is over. Now watch what happens. Holyfield lands a big left there. Mills Lane tries to separate him. Bowe comes after him. And watch this. Manuel Stewart. I think he tackles him. He tackles Holyfield. He tripped over the photographer as well. And Manny was just trying to hold him back. But unbelievable. So now it's up to the judges.
Bruce, I have Bowe ahead by 1 point, 114, 113.
And I have Bowe ahead 7 rounds to 5. 2 points.
Bizarre, Bruce. That's the only way to put this even.
Here's
Michael Buffer.
Chuck Jampa scores the bout. 114. 114, he has it even. Patricia Jarman scores the bout. 115 to 114. Jerry Roth scores it. 115 to 113 for the winner by majority decision. And once again, heavyweight champion of the world from Atlanta, Georgia, Evander.
Holyfield wins it. Holyfield wins a majority decision and recaptures the heavyweight crown. Only the third fighter in the history of the sport to win after he had lost to the same fighter. Holyfield wins by majority decision. Unbelievable show. It definitely warrants a Bowe Holyfield 3 now.
Without question, without question.
Most of all, you saw a great heavyweight battle. Let's hear it for both Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield.